Ayo, it's good, fam. It's your boy Lucci. Today I'm with Apostle Bethel. He's going to be joining us. We're going to be reacting to my old music before I got saved. This is the villain side of Heroes and Villains 2. Yeah, so you can introduce yourself.
Alright, so my name is Appostle Bethel from Kingdom Culture Global Outreach. And today my brother here just invited me to kind of, get a chop of his music before he got saved. Okay, so bear with me. I would like to believe that I have a very good, palette for music. So I think I'm going to give it the best judgment, okay? Alright, so that's all about me. And over to you, sir.
Alright, so we're now starting with Super Villain.
Okay.
It's the first song.
Okay, wait. What's that sound? What's that sound like spirit speaking?
No.
What's that sound?
What I was going for.
Uh-huh.
This is like a superhero themed project.
Oh, okay.
So this is like a trailer because it's like the intro.
Uh-huh.
So it's giving the vibes of this is a trailer of a movie that we're about to watch and whatnot.
Oh, okay. So that doesn't mean anything.
No, it's not that deep.
But does it have a meaning?
No, it doesn't.
How do you know? How do you know that it doesn't have a meaning?
He's just saying I'm a super villain, but you get the meaning of the song.
Okay, all right. Okay,
Yeah.
Check this out.
Okay.
Okay.
I think the song is quite intriguing. Me, I just want to understand the lyrics because I want to know why did you decide to call yourself a supervillain? Because from what I'm hearing, you were saying you want world domination.
Yeah.
Why did you arrive at that point?
Okay, so the project is themed from heroes and villains perspective.
Okay.
Heroes is like a good person.
Okay.
Villain is like a bad person.
Okay.
So when I say I'm a super villain, meaning I'm a very bad person.
Very bad person.
Yeah. So when I say I don't need a psychic, I'm basically saying it's me against the world. World domination is like I'm trying to take over from an artist perspective. I want to be everywhere. I want everyone to know me. That's the world domination I'm talking about.
Okay, all right, that's cool. But I have a question. You see, I've seen most hip hop musicians and just musicians in general.
Yeah.
Why do you guys have this general perception that you have to be bad, you have to so that you can actually achieve what you want to achieve?
Sometimes it feels like if you're good, you're not going to reach where you want to reach. It's like being good kind of holds you back.
So where do you get that idea? Because it seems like you guys already have a template. Where did you get your template that you use for that?
That's how it looks, because you know how the world runs. We follow the lust of the eyes, lust of the flesh, and pride of life. So people are mostly gravitated towards bad. So if you're doing bad music or if you're that bad boy, people will most likely follow you like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So were you a bad boy?
In some areas, yeah.
Okay. Maybe he doesn't want to admit in front of everybody.
No, I was, but Jesus gave it to my life, and now I'm saying.
Okay, so you were really bad.
I was bad at some
okay.
point.
All right, so guys, disclaimer. He was really bad. He meant it what he was saying in the song.
Yeah.
Right, okay, cool.
The next song is called "Moving Fast." This is going to expand more on why we're saying why a bad person, why a super villain, and whatnot.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So this kind of we're following a storyline.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, going all the way up. Yeah, they wanna ride the wave. Reach.
All right. Okay. Wait. I've always wanted to ask.
Already?
This. I've always wanted to ask this.
What's up?
What does Luchi mean?
Lucci is it's just the name I came up with because when I was growing up, I noticed like all these artists and performers, entertainers had this other name. So I also wanted another name to go with my brand, something that people can cheer, scream, and identify me with.
Okay, so but it doesn't have a meaning.
No, it doesn't have a meaning.
Oh, you just came up
It's
with
just-
letters and
yeah.
then you combine them because
Yeah.
I was really curious, like where did that name come from? Okay,
No,
all right, that's
it's-
cool.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
That's cool.
I hope you're ready for this.
Okay, so what was the connection between this song and the last one?
This song is more like it's a sad song where I'm more like lamenting about my past, how people treated me very bad, how I lost people I loved and all those things. So it pushed me into a state where I was like, I don't need anyone. I think I'm just better by myself.
You're
I
better
don't-
by yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right, that's perfect. Okay, so now you have diversified.
Yeah.
You have like changed into gospel music, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Gospel rap,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay, so don't you feel like from the previous song that we just listened to this one, you were being open and more, engaging?
Yeah, yeah.
Are you not afraid of losing that, like with your diversification?
I feel like it's the same
Okay.
because I always rap about my life and my
Okay.
experiences.
Mhm.
So even when I'm now doing more Christ-centered music,
Uh-huh.
it's still my life and what I'm going through. So
Okay.
I'll still be the same. It's just lyrically. That's what's changing.
Okay, all right. So, but I'm sure that maybe some people that have been following you before, they might have mixed feelings about you changing directions. You see, So they would want like some kind of to understand really the essence of your journey, because I'm sure that if somebody is following you, they would really want to understand why should I follow you. Because take for instance a person like me.
Yeah.
Me, I'm not a rap or hip hop guy.
Yeah.
You see, so today I hope you're going to convince me to to follow your music or
Of
to
course,
follow
of
this kind
course.
of music. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I just wanted like you to clarify that so that we see that as a musician, are you not just changing simply because you are now a Christian, or you are changing because this is now because of who you are at the moment? See.
Okay, like for me, even before I became like a Christian artist, my purpose for music was mostly just to help people who are going through what I've experienced,
Okay.
help people who are experiencing depression, sadness, show them that there's a better way. So now that I know the better way, it's just going to be like now I know where to take them.
Oh, yeah, so now you're just
I'm just-
taking people with no way to actually
Yeah.
direct them.
I
But now
was,
you
I, was,
have.
I was just telling them it will be fine, but now I found the solution. So now that's where we're going.
All right, I'm sure everybody's listening and people have been passionate about your music.
Yeah.
That this is actually a progression of what you have been doing.
Yeah.
Is the difference is just that now you have somewhere to take them.
Yeah.
I think that's cool. I find that very interesting. Okay, let's continue.
Yeah.
Am I hearing Christ? Am I hearing Christ?
I said I got the cross on my back. That's a fact.
Ah,
Okay, for this one, I made it while I was saved. Like,
Okay.
like the project started off before I got saved.
Uh-huh.
Then when I was finalizing it, it was when I got saved. So I knew how to like transition it from being a villain to becoming a hero, and showing how Jesus like transformed me from my past mindset to the new one. Yeah, so this one was like made post the salvation. So I was like, I got the cross on my back, the fact and stuff like that.
You have to forgive me because I'm very particular about words. You see,
Yeah.
I believe words have power. You see, I found myself just singing. I'm sure that after this, maybe I might be having the song still ringing in my mind. You see, this is how powerful words are. That maybe you might not be an adamant follower of that particular, genre of music. But I might find myself just hooked to it. You see? So this is why I'm asking specifically about the words, so that do you believe music can mislead people?
Very much. I feel like it's also a means of preaching, like just the way you have your ministry where you preach to people and stuff like that. As artists who make music, we also have like a responsibility on how we lead people. Like our music obviously has a message and it promotes certain values and things.
Okay. All right, perfect. Okay, let's move to the next one.
Okay. This one is wild. I'll warn you in advance.
I has given me a disclaimer already.
Yeah. This one is wild. Like,
Okay, let me brace myself. Okay, all right. So do what? What are you saying? Do it for the money?
Okay. Let me continue. Like this song in the project, it's from the previous song, Moving Fast, where now we're sad about how people treated us in the past, how people looked down on us. Now this one, it's just like now my mindset has changed. Now I want to be that guy, the one that was bullying me, the one that was putting me down, the one all the girls were leaving me for. So I want to be the guy who has the girls. I want the money, I want the hoes, I want all these things. Yeah, that's the mindset now.
Okay, so okay, so this was your motive.
Yeah,
this was your motivation.
That was the motive.
The message that you were trying to put across.
Yeah.
Right. So, like from the perspective that you were singing this song from, you really wanted to replace your attacker or your abuser.
Yeah.
So you didn't want to be better than him.
Yeah, I wanted to be that guy because being good is like it wasn't working out. So
Have you tried to be? Have you tried being good before, or you were just like?
Okay, like the more the songs continue, I explained that I tried to be good, but it didn't work out. That's why I became this guy.
Okay, so okay, wait. Were you raised in a Christian family?
Yes, I was.
So what happened? Why did you divert?
No, like okay, you know these things. Like I don't know if I can say it's just influence and whatnot, but it just seemed right at the moment. I felt like this is what's going to satisfy me, but I found out quickly that it wouldn't.
Okay. So you arrived at this conclusion. How old were you when you were thinking about this?
I think I was really young. I was like 17, 18, somewhere there.
So you had no idea about what
I had no idea what was going on.
Okay, all right. Let's continue. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Was this a prophecy or a proclamation? Were you saying that now you are the guy, or you wanted to be the guy? Like at any point in your music career, did you get to what you were saying here?
No, this is more like from a social point of view. Like I wanted the girls, I wanted to have all those things, and I achieved that, but not in sense of like artistry of being that guy as a big artist and whatnot.
Okay.
But in terms of like wanting to satisfy myself with, all these worldly desires and stuff.
Okay, but why did you get into music in the first place? If you don't mind me asking, I should have asked this question from the beginning, but and now I think the story is getting interesting. Why did you choose?
I got into music as a form of therapy.
Okay.
It was something that I could do ever since I was young, but I never took it seriously, like where I go to the studio, I make a song and all that. But I reached a point where I had so much stuff in my chest that I wanted to let go of. So I figured one of the best ways of expressing myself was to put it in music. So I did that. I made like a small project of some songs. I posted them. A lot of my friends were like really, they were engaging in my music and whatnot. And I used to dance at that time. So I found my music was getting more interaction than my dancing. So I thought, why am I doing this? Let me just go hear what people are interested.
But did it work as a form of therapy?
Yeah, it did. I'm way better than I was before.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Okay, let's continue.
So this is another song. This one is a bit different.
Okay.
It's a bit African.
All right.
It's called snapping.
Snapping.
Yeah, this is when you just snap, like a break.
Okay. Okay. Wait. I've been following the tracks, and I've seen that almost one is different from the other. It's not like the same type of, it's the same type, but it's it's changing.
It's different genres and
styles. Yeah. So, did you export the same charisma into your gospel rap?
Somehow, yeah. In some cases, I still have that.
Okay, so what was wrong? What did you think was wrong with your music that you had to transition? Because I'm sure that maybe people may be curious to know that okay, what was really wrong? Because if you cannot point or pinpoint what you're transitioning from, how do you know what you're supposed to be transitioning into?
I feel like what was wrong was more of just the message I was pushing.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe I would say certain things that go against the Bible, and it wouldn't sit well with my conscience, because for me as an artist, I'm also a Christian in my personal life. So it would be incongruent of me to share messages that go against what I'm living in real life and what I'm preaching to people. So I felt like they need to just coexist, where what I'm preaching and evangelizing to people is also reflected in my music, not where my music is leading people this direction and my life is leading people this side. So I just wanted them to be
but okay, that's interesting. So that conviction, do you believe that was the Holy Ghost?
Of course. Who else?
Okay, so were you lost? Were you just lost? But you were just like a prodigal son, like you were still saved, but you were lost, or you just you were not saved at all?
I think I was just lost, because I can see, like, even in my old songs before I was saved, there's still some cleanliness, I still try to help people move from being depressed to being happy, to show people that love still exists, all those things. The only difference is I wasn't showing them what real love is, and that's God. And Jesus is the only way to help you from being depressed and all these things.
Okay, so I have some very controversial questions. But however, I'm going to reserve it for later. Let's continue.
Okay, let's go to the next one. This one is really wild. I can't even defend it.
Okay, let's go. It's talking what?
Nah, that was Bemba. It was like Zambian language.
Okay.
I was like hit after hit. Now they're talking Shamboko. Shamboko is like you know those sticks that.
No,
use-
this is shampoo.
Yeah, Shamboko. It's hit after hit, so they're talking Shamboko.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know. Wait. Okay, wait.
Okay, sure.
I you know, it's just intriguing.
Yeah.
Right. Do you still go back and listen to yourself? Like, did you discard your music, or you used to go back and listen to it yourself?
I barely did. Even like before, I'm always working on new music, so I listen to what's new. I don't listen to what I make before. It's rare.
So you see, this guy, like, maybe I don't know if all musicians are like that. So,
Yeah.
how are you making something,
Uh-huh.
right, that you want people to consume on a daily basis, but you yourself don't consume it?
No, it's just that the music I make.
Uh-huh.
Let's say I make music today.
Mm-hmm.
The time it's going to drop is maybe after a few months.
Mm-hmm.
So after a few months, I'm already working on other stuff.
Uh-huh.
So I'm already past the music that's dropping today. I'm in the future.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not consuming it because I'm tired. I've heard it multiple times.
Okay, so you never go back and listen to
Barely.
like, you barely do that.
Yeah.
Maybe when you want inspiration or something, that's why you only do that.
No.
Uh-huh.
When I want inspiration, I listen to other artists.
You don't listen to yourself.
No. Unless there's a song I did called Reese and Co, and that one I listen to it a lot.
But this song. Okay, let's play. Let's
Yeah,
listen.
Ice on my neck to a choke, with supreme on my chest, then it's dope, then it's wet. I don't even want to smoke, I just wanna let you roll. When I pull up on the stage, you know that's a roll.
Do you miss it though?
Miss what?
Just this vibe.
Nah. I'm the only one who got the guts to go outside like this and not too anti-social. I ain't into all the politics, the games.
Okay, wait. Okay, all right. So I won't comment much on the profanity side of it.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
But however, what I want to know is that, did your parents know that you're singing this kind of music?
Okay, they know I do music.
Yeah. Do they ever listen to your tracks?
I don't know if they do, but they know I do music.
Okay. So.
I've sent them some of my songs, like love songs and stuff like that,
Uh-huh.
but they don't like check out my music when it drops and stuff.
If they were listening to your music,
Yeah.
were you going to sing these kind of songs?
No, I know they never used to listen. That's why.
So you were in a rebellious phase.
Yeah, I was like, they'll just understand.
All right, cool. All right, okay, let's continue.
Okay, the next one is Celebrate. I actually like this one.
Okay. Okay.
I got things I'm dancing in my room. Do what you want, but don't step in my shoes. I'm the only one that can never be you.
Okay. So basically, right?
Mm-hmm.
You say you have transitioned
Yeah.
to gospel. Right. How are your fans taking it?
They're liking it as far as I can see. They like the recent song I did called Little Faith.
Uh-huh.
It's cool.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So you, what does transitioning means? Like,
Transitioning is more like okay, for me I feel like it's just me representing who I am right now. Because at first I was just representing my current state of mind.
okay.
I always write about what I feel, what I'm experiencing, and now my feels and experiences are more Christ-centered. I'm more reading the Bible, learning more about God. So even in my music and my lifestyle, it's just flowing like that. So
Okay.
it might seem like a transition to people who are listening to my music,
Okay.
but to myself, it's just like natural. It's just
Natural.
flowing.
Oh, it's a flow.
Yeah,
Okay. All right. Let's go on.
yeah.
So did you used to go and perform in the clubs, like?
I used to do some Chinese clubs and stuff like that. Yeah, but I stopped.
There's another person on the track, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
There are like 5 people in this song. This guy is from Sierra Leone.
Okay.
The others are from Zambia.
Okay. That's what they're back home.
Yeah.
All right. So okay. Are you still going to be collaborating with some other artists? Like now, what is going to be your yardstick in terms of collaborations? Because
Okay, for me,
uh,
if the artist is good, I feel like they don't promote sin in their music, then I think we can work.
so you're telling me that if a very very good artist comes to you and say, I want to collab with you,
Yeah.
but they have profanity in their songs and they promote those like these big artists. There's no big artist that you're gonna come in, unless maybe it's a gospel musician. But let's say there's just like one big artist in the world who wants to do a collabo like with you. You won't take it if they are into profanity and stuff. Even maybe the song itself, it's clean, but their songs, the songs that they sing, they're full of profanity.
Okay, for me, how I see it is, it's also to do with branding.
Okay.
Like for me, if I brand myself as a Christian artist, I have a Christian audience. People would like to listen to Christian things. And if I collab with someone who's mostly promoting sin, they might think, oh, let me check out this guy who Luchi has collaborated with. So I feel like it won't go with my brand. So I would have to pass on that.
Okay. All right. Okay. For the sake of time, let's continue.
Okay, the next song is called Impossible. Okay, so the previous song was Supreme, and then the other one was Snapping. This one is Celebrate. It's still going in the same villain storyline.
Okay.
So for Snapping, this is when you reach a point where you don't care anymore. You're just reckless because of everything you've experienced, and you don't want to experience it again. So you're at a point where it's like, you don't care.
So when people look at you outside of your music, do they see the reflection of what you're singing, or at that point you're just singing, just expressing the what is going on inside of you, but actually when you go out, you just see that this person, there is nothing really, you can't tell.
Okay, for this project, it wasn't like my life at that point when I was making it. It was things that I experienced growing up. So they changed my mind, because it also helped me learn not to judge people, because certain people are the way they are because of what they've experienced, and it's helped shape their behavior and their culture and their customs. So if you look at someone and just judge them, you might not know, maybe they're going through pain, they're going through certain things. So this project was to shed light on that. To show people that maybe someone is going through certain things. Instead of you condemning them, you can talk to them and help them out. So it was to bring light in that aspect.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I think it's interesting. Okay, all right.
Then the Supreme song where I was talking about, I just want some ice on my neck and this and that. It's like,
what does that mean? I'm curious. Ice on your neck.
Ice is jewelry. I want jewelry, all that jewelry until I choke. I just want to I just want it to satisfy me. The pain I'm feeling. I want I want that, to look good. I want the Supreme, the latest drip, the latest fashion, all those things.
Is that okay? Is that perspective going to change? Like, okay, let's now you've transitioned into gospel music. Are you still going to keep like the same attitude?
No, of course not.
Why though? Why?
My mind is not even on those things.
Oh,
like, okay, even when I was doing this song, my mind wasn't even like that.
Okay.
I was even exaggerating because ice on my neck, like jewelry, I only used to wear like just one or two, not like so many. Okay. That was like an exaggeration to playing the role of the theme of the song, because this person is trying to look for comfort in material things.
All right. Okay,
yeah.
I get it. Oh, so it's more about the concept.
Yeah, it's more about the concept.
Oh, okay, I get it. So, but with music, did you? Let me ask in two parts.
Yeah,
did you want to make money?
Yes.
Like, all right. So, do you still want to make money?
Yes.
Okay, so money is still the goal.
No, it's not the goal, but this is more like my job in a way. So like when you
so it's you are doing this full time.
Yeah.
Yes, you're a full blown music artist.
Yeah, I'm an artist.
So are you a minister or you are an artist? Because I think it's kind of different.
I'm an artist,
but not really a minister.
But I'm a Christian in general. I'm a Christian everything. I'm Christian first.
So if I invite you to our fellowship, would you charge me?
Of course.
But you're doing it for God. Why are you charging me?
No, it's the same.
All right. Okay. So this is your job.
Yeah, it's my job.
This is your job. Okay. Okay. Let's listen to the song and then we progress.
Yeah. Hold on. So we were playing Celebrate.
Yes.
The next song is now Impossible. This is where the project now changes focus, where the person is now confronted and asked, why are you the way you are? This is not how you used to be and whatnot. And then now he starts to explain, actually, it all stems from this. I've been trying to heal from this person, but it seems impossible. That's why then.
So, I'm curious. Were you depressed or heartbroken? It seems like we are going back to those. It seems like you're going back to those. Like it seems like it's the root.
Yeah, I was depressed. I was heartbroken.
Okay.
Although when I was writing this project, I wasn't. This was more like me reminiscing my past.
Oh, what happened?
Yeah, like I said, this project was about me trying to show people how pain affects people's character.
Okay.
Yeah. So I learned that when I was heartbroken because it caused me to do things that I would not normally do.
Okay.
And then I realized to say, no, I have to fix myself and I can be back to who I was, because my pain is what's causing me to do this. And I saw that, so people who behave like this, maybe they're also going through.
Okay, wait. Let's not generalize, okay?
Yeah.
Give us an instance. What did you do?
What do you mean?
Because you're saying people that are acting from a position of pain, right?
No, like the songs explain what I used to do, like the Omnitrix song where I say, addicted to the kitty and whatnot, do it for the hoes, do it for the money. That was what was in my mind. Supreme, drip, like I wanted material things and all those things. So those were what were going to satisfy me. But I figured out that they wouldn't real quick.
Okay, alright.
Yeah.
Okay, let's continue.
So the next song is Impossible.
Sometimes you go through certain things that
I think I've heard this one before. Yeah, I've come across it somewhere. I remember this intro.
Balance only leads to regret. And when you regret, you start to avoid the same mistake. So you start to find things that will distract you. You start to chase material things. You want this, you want that. You want to party, you want to have fun and celebrate. All these things are temporary.
I think I posted it on my WeChat.
I think that's where I found it, right?
Yeah.
Because I remember hearing, listening to it.
You know who was talking there?
Clark.
No.
Cindy.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. So first, I think this one is kind of interesting. Yeah, I kind of like it. The message is quite straightforward. However, I feel like a lot of young people, they resonate with this kind of music, like like rap, right? What do you think is the drive behind that? Why do you think a lot of young people resonate with this kind of music, like yours?
Because it more like reflects their life and what they're going through. So
Okay.
it's like someone has just written what you wanted to say.
Okay.
So when they hear it, they'll be like, this is what I'm going through, or I've experienced this. So that's why they like it.
Why do you think for the older generations they kind of like think it's noise? Why do you think it's like that?
I can say it's also because of change.
Okay.
Because maybe they are used to what they used to listen to back in the day,
Okay.
and now we have brought like new sounds, so they're agitated when it comes to changing what they listen to.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
Alright.
that's the thing.
Okay. So, how about the Christian community? Like, you know, this kind of music,
Yeah.
you know, especially when we are talking about, you know, Africa. You see, this is not the kind of music that you hear people playing in church.
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
even if you yourself you start playing this kind of music, people are, you know, they won't think that it's gospel.
Yeah, yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So do you think you're doing God's work?
Yeah, I feel like there's two types of music a Christian can make.
Okay.
There's vertical music and like horizontal music.
Okay.
It's like music to God is vertical.
Uh-huh.
Then horizontal is music from the church to the world.
Okay.
It's
okay.
like a Christian putting a Christian perspective on life in music, showing people like this is how Christians fall in love, this is how Christians are when we're hurt,
Okay.
this is how Christians are when we're happy, this is how Christians are when we're going through things, but we believe that God has our back.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you are being like focusing on the vertical part.
No,
The
on the horizontal part.
Oh,
yeah.
so you are.
I'm
like-
more of an expressive artist.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay. You are evangelizing. in other
yeah, I'm
words.
an evangelist basically.
So, do you consider yourself an evangelist?
Of course, yeah.
So at the end of the day, you believe you're gonna give an account of what
Yeah.
you're doing. All right, okay, that's cool. If you know, as long as you know,
I
I
know.
think that's cool. All right, okay, let's proceed.
Okay, the next one is called Danger. So
Okay.
this is when you realize to say, actually, all this pain I'm feeling is because of this one person, because they hurt me, they didn't appreciate me, and then now you kind of like warn people in a certain way to say, don't be like me, don't fall for this person who just wanted to use me, and go to the next person.
Okay.
More like a Proverb 6 type of thing, where an adulterous woman's house is like a highway to death,
Okay,
something like that. So
Okay.
that's like the point of view. Something
All right.
different.
Okay. Okay, that's cool. Okay,
Yeah,
let's
yeah,
continue.
This part is Bemba.
Okay. I think it sounds cool.
Yeah. Can you understand what he's
No,
saying?
I don't understand anything. But
He's saying I was with a girl, her name was Jane.
Uh-huh.
I thought I was alone, but we're actually 10 of us. She was really quick. Today she's in this city, today she's in the other city.
Okay.
Yeah.
so okay, all right. Did you like heal from all this? Do you believe you healed or you're still healing?
Yeah, I genuinely believe I healed. I was actually healed when I was writing this.
Okay.
This was just to show people. Like,
So you were just talking about something that has already happened.
yeah.
Okay, all right. Oh, okay. All right, let's continue.
Yeah, then the next one is called Understand Me.
Okay.
This is when, like, I've explained, like, okay, I was the super villain. I was doing all these things.
Okay.
I've explained why I'm that way. Deep down I was hurt because of this and that, and
Okay.
it changed my character. So now I'm like, I hope you understand me now. So that's what the next song is about.
By the way, I like the fact that there is continuance in your songs. Though the message
Yeah.
is going like this,
As
sometimes we
amazing.
might, but I like the fact that there is continuance. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that is a good thing. Did you also export that quality into your transition to music?
Yeah,
your
the
voices and tracks?
heroes side is
Uh-huh.
more of like my Christian version as well.
Okay,
So it's also continuing as a story,
okay.
and it's actually continuing from this point going there. So after I've tried the world stuff, it's not working out. I see it's just continuing as a cycle. I want to try something new.
Okay.
So I tried Jesus and therapy, and then I see how it works out for me.
Okay, I see. That's cool.
Yeah. This one is also a warning.
Okay.
There's some profanity.
Okay, let's go. I've braced myself. Okay. Okay, so I see like these kind of songs. You kind of have like different people.
Yeah,
on
yeah,
your
yeah,
tracks,
yeah.
right? When you transitioned, right? Do these guys know?
I feel like people that follow me in terms of maybe like on my Facebook and on my WhatsApp, they see my my growth as a Christian. I'm mostly like posting Christian content and stuff like that. And I have announced that my music now is going to be more kingdom focused more than what I used to do. So I'm sure they're aware.
Okay, because you see, the reason why I'm asking, because is it like every artist, I'm sure that at one point you might sing one or two songs, that are really good. Maybe they're even talking about God. Maybe they are even faith based. But it might just be a phase, or just that particular track, and it doesn't necessarily mean that you've transitioned. You see, so I just wanted to understand whether if you have really made it clear to the people that are following you, and also the people that you used to collaborate with, that this is now the new me. Okay, so that's cool. All right, let's continue.
Yeah. So the next one is called Anti-Hero. This is the last song of the project.
Anti-hero.
Yeah. An anti-hero is more like a hero that does things with a villain's mindset.
Okay.
Like your motive is good, but your ways of reaching there is bad.
Okay.
Let's say you're willing to kill and steal just so that you can protect your family.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, that's more like an anti-hero motives.
Okay.
So we're transitioning from being the super villain that the project started with, to being someone who's kind of in the middle. Like you acknowledge you do wrong things, but you're still feeling like your motive is good.
Like the way it sounds, by the way.
Yeah. This is like a new genre that Zambia is trying to start.
Okay.
It's called Zamrock.
Zamrock.
Yeah. It's a mixture of the old school Zambian music with what's new in today's music.
Okay. I think you can get a lot of people, especially the older generations, to kind of appreciate it, right? Okay, so you were keeping it real, like 100% in these songs, and you said you are going to be doing the same on these projects that you are working on. So okay, all right, perfect. Okay, so I think that was the last one, right? Okay, so I feel like the message is quite clear. Okay, so the questions that I just have for you, like two different kind of questions.
Okay,
the first one, it seems like you have transitioned. But however, what we have been trying to do to help people and always to try and engage people, what do you advise someone who is in a similar state, who is also trying to go through maybe it's not music, but they are trying to transition from something to diversify into something else?
Like changing from what they used to do to something new.
Yeah, because now it's sort of like you've become an inspiration. So inspire, please. Inspire.
Well, it depends. Let it be natural. Don't just do something because you feel like everyone is doing it. Even if you are like an artist and you feel like I'm a Christian now, I need to start singing for God. Sometimes if it's not your calling, you might end up leading people astray with your God music and stuff like that. So you can just stick to what you know is best for you. But if you feel like you're being drawn or being called another direction, let it be natural. Just go with the flow that God is directing you.
Okay, so what advice would you give someone like me, as a man of God? How do you want me to perceive your music and other servants of God? How do you want us to perceive the work that you're doing? Because I think it's kind of controversial.
Yeah,
you see,
very controversial.
like rap, hip hop, in the church, it's kind of controversial. So how do you want me to,
For me personally, I'm just I'm an artist who makes music from a Christian perspective. I feel like that's the best way to look at my music. Don't expect me to be preaching sermons all the time or look at me like I'm a pastor or what. Just come to my music for good music. If you want to just listen to something that's going to, but there's always going to be a good message that's going to take you to what is true, what is right.
Okay, so but how do you like accountability? How do you hold yourself accountable? If really there is nobody who is like keeping you in check, how do you stay on track?
I go by the Bible. The Bible is my standard.
Okay.
In Ecclesiastes it says, children, enjoy your youth, but remember that you'll be judged at the end of the day. So there's room for enjoyment, but as long as it's biblical. So even when I'm making my music, I approach it with that mindset. I make sure I do the best I can with my heart, my soul, and my might. Make sure the song is making sense, it's fire, it's cool, but I should make sure that it's biblical. It doesn't lead people astray. If anything, it leads people to Jesus. And ultimately I should make sure I can be able to be accountable for every word that I'm speaking.
So if you just understand that, I think it's quite cool. And for me, I think it's quite early to pass a judgment. I want to listen to the transition version of you, and then we see how is this going. Did you really change? Did you really change, or you are just trying to?
You can listen to my new song Little Faith.
Uh-huh.
It's out on all platforms.
Okay.
Yeah, that's like my first Christian rap song.
Okay. All right. So I think we'll start with that one on our next episode. Okay.
Yeah, of course.
All right.
Of
Okay.
course.
Thank you so much for having me. I really enjoyed having a
The
talk with
pleasure is
you.
mine.
I really enjoyed this. Yeah. I hope to be back.
Yeah, of course.
You invite me.
In fact, next time.
Okay.
Next time we'll have him again.
All right. Wonderful. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for watching.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. Peace out.